Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into a development in the crypto space that could mark a significant shift in how ICOs are conducted on major exchanges. Coinbase has officially launched its own ICO with the MONAD coin, and what we're seeing here isn't just another token drop. It's a strategic move that could set the stage for 2026, particularly regarding how new tokens get launched on the platform. In this video, we'll break down everything from price action, market cap, and trading volume to the tokenomics, distribution, and potential future impact for investors. Whether you're evaluating MONAD as a short-term trade or positioning for long-term exposure, this analysis will give you the insights needed to make informed decisions. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research before making any decision. The launch of MONAD is remarkable because it comes with a strategy that's atypical for public ICOs. At the time of recording, MONAD is trading around 3% higher than its initial listing and has secured its spot as the 99th largest crypto by market cap, sitting just inside the top 100. Despite its short lifespan, less than a week, it has already recorded $1 billion in 24-hour trading volume, indicating substantial market interest. For context, the market capitalization currently stands at roughly $500 million, a 60% increase from launch, signaling strong investor demand in the immediate term. The pre-sale price on Coinbase was 0.0025 per token, and while there was an initial dip post-launch, the coin has recovered impressively. One of the critical aspects to understand about MONAD is its highly dilutive structure. The maximum supply is 100 billion tokens, yet the circulating supply is only just under 11% at launch. This indicates that most of the tokens are still locked, and as more tokens unlock over time, we should anticipate significant selling pressure. Here's the breakdown. Public sale allocation, 7.5 billion tokens. 7.5% of total supply. Team and insiders, approximately 50% reserved. Remaining supply, locked for ecosystem, staking, or future incentives. This setup makes it clear that while the early price performance is strong, long-term investors need to be mindful of potential dilution effects. The fully diluted valuation stands at $4.6 billion, which, if realized, would elevate MONAD significantly in market rankings, potentially placing it around the 25th largest crypto by market cap, assuming it achieves top-tier performance. Most of the trading activity has been concentrated on Coinbase, unsurprisingly since it hosted the ICO. Other exchanges like Bybit and Upbit have also contributed to volume, but Coinbase remains the primary liquidity hub. The $1 billion 24-hour trading volume suggests that there is both retail and institutional interest, but the anti-whale structure is particularly notable. Coinbase implemented a maximum investment cap of $100,000 per participant during the public sale. While this might seem significant for retail investors, it effectively limits large whales from dominating the initial allocation. The logic here is straightforward. By preventing whales from buying millions up front and dumping shortly after a twofold gain, Coinbase aims to create stability in early price action. For Coinbase One subscribers, there was the potential for higher maximum allocations, but the overall approach emphasizes retail investor participation, fostering a longer-term holding mindset rather than immediate flipping. Looking at the current metrics, there are two lenses to evaluate MONAD's growth potential. 1. Market cap perspective. At $500 million, MONAD is barely a top 100 coin, which leaves significant room for appreciation if it continues to gain adoption and liquidity. 2. Fully diluted valuation, FDV. Perspective. At $4.6 billion FDV, the token would be in a much higher echelon, comparable to established projects like World Liberty Financial. From a risk-adjusted standpoint, fully diluted valuation is arguably a more realistic benchmark for long-term expectations, as it accounts for all tokens that will eventually enter circulation. Under optimistic scenarios, MONAD could potentially reach the Cardano level market cap $15 billion, implying roughly a 3x potential on FDV, or achieve moderate upside akin to SUI $5.6 billion FDV, translating to a 20 to 30% gain. It's important to note that while initial short-term moves could see 5x, 10x price action due to the low circulating supply, subsequent unlocks will likely trigger selling pressure, so caution is warranted. There's speculation that the MONAD ICO is not just a standalone event, but may act as a precursor to Coinbase's broader token launch strategy, particularly with the upcoming base token ICO. Early involvement in MONAD could influence allocation eligibility or priority in future high-profile ICOs on Coinbase. Rumors suggest that holding periods, potentially 15 to 30 days, may play a role in establishing credibility or participation ranking for subsequent token sales. While unconfirmed, this signals that Coinbase is experimenting with token launch mechanisms designed to balance retail participation, whale control, and long-term holder incentives. Despite promising early performance, investors should remain cautious. High dilution risk. Only 11% of tokens are circulating now. As more unlock, selling pressure may increase. Market volatility. Current crypto conditions are challenging, and broad market weakness could amplify downside risk. Insider holdings. With roughly half of tokens reserved for the team, large-scale sales could occur at any point. For professionals and long-term investors, these factors must be considered before committing significant capital. Short-term traders might capitalize on initial momentum, but the structural risks remain. 1. MONAD's launch on Coinbase represents a strategic milestone in how major exchanges are approaching ICOs, emphasizing retail accessibility and anti-whale measures. 2. Price action has been strong initially, but dilution and token unlocking schedules present clear long-term risk. 3. Market cap and FDV analysis show potential upside, with realistic projections ranging from moderate 20 to 30% gains to 3x potential if the project scales effectively. 4. Strategic significance for future Coinbase ICOs cannot be overstated. Early participation in MONAD may provide leverage in upcoming high-profile launches like Base. 5. Caution remains prudent, particularly given the volatility in the broader market and the massive proportion of tokens reserved for insiders. For crypto veterans evaluating MONAD, the story here is not just the token's immediate performance, but the broader implications for Coinbase's ICO strategy in 2026 and beyond. In conclusion, MONAD's ICO is more than a token launch. It's a test case for retail-focused, anti-whale ICO structures on a major exchange. For investors with a long-term perspective, monitoring price action, circulating supply unlocks, and Coinbase's next moves will be critical. If you're a professional investor or analyst, consider MONAD not just for its immediate upside, but for the strategic insights it provides into the evolving ICO landscape. Stay tuned. 2026 could be a transformative year for Coinbase ICOs, and MONAD may just be the opening act. Thanks for watching. Hit like and subscribe for more daily crypto insights. Catch you in the next one. Stay crypto smart.